Hi guys, it's MTG here, and today I just got my space gray iPhone 8 Plus in the mail. I'll be unboxing it and I'll show you what comes with the phone. I also got a one-to-one model of the iPhone 10, and I'll be showing you just how the iPhone 8 Plus compares to the 10, which will be released on November 3rd. When opening the box, you're first presented with the Designed by Apple in California booklet. Inside the booklet, you'll find a quick start guide, a SIM ejector tool, some warranty information, and some white Apple stickers. Next, we are presented with the phone itself. This is the 64GB space gray model, and just looking at the color, this looks very clean and professional. I'll get back to the phone in a bit, but for now, I'll set it aside. In the box, we'll find some earpods that connect to your phone through the lightning connector, because Apple has gotten rid of the headphone jack on their phones. To ease the transition into solely using Bluetooth, Apple also includes a lightning to headphone jack adapter. Lastly, we'll find the usual Lightning to USB Type-A cable and the USB wall adapter. The iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone 10 were both announced last week, but the iPhone 10 won't be available till November 3rd. Hopefully this video will help you decide whether to buy the iPhone 8 Plus now or wait for the iPhone 10. The main difference between the phones right off the bat is their size. In fact, physically, the iPhone 10 is only slightly taller than the iPhone 8. However, the 5.8-inch screen is even larger than the iPhone 8 Plus's 5.5-inch screen. It should be noted though that the iPhone 10 screen has a smaller width than the iPhone 8 Plus's screen, and the 5.8-inch measurement includes the area where the screen is cut out at the top. The 10 just has a taller aspect ratio. The iPhone 10 will have an OLED screen with True Tone with a resolution of 2436 by 1125. Whereas the iPhone 8 Plus has an LCD panel with True Tone and a resolution of 1920 by 1080. Both of the iPhones have 7-megapixel front cameras that can record in 1080p, while only the iPhone 10 will have the True Depth camera that will allow you to use portrait and portrait lighting camera modes using the selfie camera. Both the iPhone 8 Plus and the 10 have dual 12-megapixel camera systems, where one camera is a wide-angle lens and the other is a telephoto lens. Both cameras can shoot 4K video at up to 60 frames per second and 1080p video at up to 240 frames per second. But these camera systems are not identical. The telephoto camera on the iPhone 10 has an aperture of f2.4, while the telephoto camera on the iPhone 8 Plus has an aperture of f2.8. This will allow the 10's camera to take in more light when shooting and should allow for overall better quality telephoto and portrait shots in low light. Also, only the iPhone 10 has dual optical image stabilization, whereas the 8 Plus only has optical image stabilization on its main camera. I'll be testing the camera and comparing it to other phones like the Note 8, so stay tuned for that. Internally, both phones have Apple's new A11 Bionic chip with 64-bit architecture, and their new neural engine. The A11 Bionic chip is already proving to be the best chip on any smartphone to date. This, coupled with the fact that Apple optimizes iOS for their chips, will make for two extremely fast phones. On the 10, you won't be able to unlock your phone using Touch ID because Apple has elected to not put a fingerprint sensor on the back of their new phone. Instead, your main mode of accessing your phone will be through Face ID, which I will assess more when I get the actual iPhone 10. In general, the iPhone 10 has a new design that screams new iPhone. It has a dual optical image stabilization and a brand new OLED screen. But the iPhone 8 Plus has just about everything else. It also has a home button so you can still use Touch ID. And it happens to be priced $200 less than the iPhone 10. Either way, both phones are a huge investment, so you'll have to decide for yourself. Let me know in the comments section whether you'll be buying the iPhone 8 Plus now, waiting for the iPhone 10, or switching to another phone like the Note 8. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm working on a lot of new content right now, so please click the logo down below to subscribe, and make sure to click the notification bell to stay up to date with my latest videos. Check the description for a link to my Twitter account, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.